Members Council and guests, we will get started as it is past starting time, just a few minutes of course. We have taken attendance. 2 members will not be present, but that'll be reported on later. The approval of the agenda, you have it before you. Can we have a motion to approve? Thank you. Councillor Miller, second by Councillor Pierce. All in favor? Opposed? Carried. Thank you. Declaration of pecuniary interest by any member of council at this time or later, depending. Number 4, declaration of appointment to office. And we have a candidate who is present. Welcome, candidate Schmidt. To be administered by the manager of council services, better known as the clerk of the county of Brant. May I call upon you at this time to assume?
Thank you, Mayor Eddy. Good evening. It is my pleasure this evening to preside. This is the final step in declaring the appointment of Mr. Steve Schmidt to Brant County Council for the term ending November 30th, 2018. That was approved by bylaw number 9518. Mr. Schmidt, would you please read the declaration of office out loud so that all in attendance may hear?
Turn it on to, it should go on green. Thank you.
I, Steve Schmidt, having been elected or appointed to the office of Councillor Ward 1 in the municipality of the County of Brant, do solemnly promise and declare that I will truly, faithfully, and impartially exercise this office to the best of my knowledge and ability. I have not received and will not receive any payment or reward or promise thereof for the exercise of this office in a biased, corrupt, or any other improper manner. I will disclose any pecuniary interest, direct or indirect, in accordance with the Municipal Conflict of Interest Act. I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. And I make this solemn promise and declaration conscientiously believing it to be true and knowing that it is of the same force and in effect as if made under oath.
Thank you. And with the signing of the declaration by Mr. Schmidt and I declare Councillor Steve Schmidt as a member of Brant County Council.
I have no idea.
Sign both of them.
Okay.
That's good. That's yours.
We welcome you, Councillor Schmidt, as a member of the Brant County Council, and we understand that you have borne the title previously.
I have, yes.
That completes the declaration of office. So we'll move to item 5, councillor appointments to fill committee vacancies, and the clerk will present the resolution.
There is some council action required. There are several committees that are vacant now with former Councillor Bauma's leaving. Social Services Committee and the Brantford Local Housing Authority Board of Directors, that's one appointment. The South Dumfries Parks and Recreation Advisory Committee, the South Dumfries St. George Nonprofit Housing Corporation, Brant County Health Unit, Community Services Committee, and the Shared Services Committee. So we can, committee just needs to decide, we can make all the appointments as one, or committee can, the recommendation is that Councillor Schmidt would definitely be appointed to Planning Advisory Committee and Corporate Development Committee. We just need to deal with the other committees as well.
Discussion? Questions by members of council? No questions? Councillor Coleman, please.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. As Councilor Schmidt indicated, willingness to serve on any of these committees, or what is his wish, and I think that's what we need to know.
It was never really discussed, but if they're, depending on council's feelings, I could probably sit on some of them, yeah.
Any other question, Councillor Chambers, please?
Mr. Mayor, I'll move that Councilor Schmidt be appointed to the Corporate Development Committee, the Planning Committee, and all the other committees that he wishes to serve. He can fill in the blanks.
Second.
Second by Councillor Wheat. Thank you. Councillor, oh, you're ready to vote.
No, I have a,
Councillor Simons?
thank you, Mr. Chair, if I may. And if this is only if Councillor Schmidt does not want to fill the position of the Health Board, I do sit on with you, Mr. Mayor, on the new build for the hospital in Brantford, and it would be appropriate because it is represented there also, and I would be willing to take on the Health Board if that becomes available, only if it comes available. And I'm opening the door for Councillor Schmidt, so.
Any action required?
There is a motion on the table, so unless
Yes,
someone wants
that
to make
covers
a
it.
amendment.
Okay. All in favor? Of the motion? Yes, Councillor Miller, did you wish to speak?
Well, yeah, we got to complete the motion. We need those blanks filled in, I think.
Yeah, I think we do too.
What is the problem?
Are we asking Councillor Schmidt which of those committees he would like to sit on of those lists
Yeah.
to fill in?
I just assumed he was going to sit on them all.
I did too. That's what,
That, as far as the health unit goes, Mr. Mayor, there's no meeting usually in August unless it's a special meeting, so there's only 2 meetings that would be appropriate, so I really,
okay.
it's just whether he has the time to do that.
Oh,
You say there's 2 meetings left?
There's 2 meetings, what is it, it's a Wednesday morning, second Wednesday mornings of the month, so there will be a meeting second Wednesday in September and second Wednesday in October, and then the next, that would
yes.
end the term.
If everything is good, how many of these are through the daytime? Can health board through the day?
3 currently are.
Pardon?
Three of those groups currently meet during the day.
Do they?
Social services, the health unit, and
Yeah.
community services.
Well, if council is willing, I would certainly try and sit on those if need be. Yes.
Councillor Wheat, did you wish?
Oh, I was just going to point out that community services has now been moved to 4:30 because when it's on the same Monday as corporate development, have the meeting later in the day so that Pierce and Wheat don't have to go home.
Any further discussion? Any further questions? If not, all in favor? Opposed? Carried. I'm sure you'll find the work of the council most interesting, starting with planning advisory in a few minutes. Committee. So that completes item 5, and the next meeting of council will be announced by the clerk.
Shared Services Committee, they'll probably have.
The next regular meeting will be, Tuesday, August 28th.
Thank you. With that, we will adjourn council as the work has been